We talked about this earlier. Your transaction's not like your buddies at work, and he may have had to put some money down or pay off some debt to qualify. You never know. You never know what people are saying.
Well, I mean, your deal's not even the same as your last one was either.
Yeah.
So you bought a house 5, 6, 10, 20 years ago. It's definitely not going to be the same.
That's a great point. You want to speak to that?
Yeah, I mean, thanks. I'll speak to what he said.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you, Billy.
Well, I know you got some stuff there that I know it's important to hear. That's all.
All right, so I'm lost. Where were you going with that?
What are you talking about, Scott?
What was he doing?
He was talking about what the difference is
between buying a house 5 years ago and now.
Shit, even a year ago versus now.
Talk about the changes that you got to experience with your
you
recent
just closed
purchase
on a house just recently.
Oh, so my house leveraging into new one.
How was it buying your house 5 years ago versus buying a house last week?
Take 6. All right, so yeah. So I, in my personal experience from my own, after I went through bankruptcy in 11, I was able to buy 2 years to the date in 13. And as you all know, the market's done well. I lived in a house, and then I was able to use the new blue water
bill.
Right, so I was able to go to above our minimum standard to 0 down to 550, and then I'm selling. It's in escrow right now, so let's pray that it closes through COVID. But I'm gonna have a decent amount of equity to now. I went 0 down on the new house, right, at the low 2.875 interest rate. Who's better than us, right, to get that leverage, and then that equity will help me invest into other things or just pay for kids' college, stuff like that. So through homeownership, even though I was down and out at that time, 2 years later, my life completely turned around via homeownership. And it was not that hard. Like my credit score minimum wasn't hard after bankruptcy, even 2 years later, to get me above that 620. Even though I paid a little higher interest at that time, it was worth it because look at the equity that I had. I have over $150,000 in equity. Think about how many years on an average person's pay it would take to build $150,000. And Uncle Sam is giving us opportunity because we earned it, right? So I get so upset when veterans don't use that right? That they got it. So like it's my passion to make sure that they understand they have that option because there's so much misinformation from the street brigade, right? That tells them misinformation. But I've experienced it. So I'm not just saying it. It's not just a commercial. I lived it, and I love to share that with them because when you see a family change, and there's been many of them come to us and say, thank you so much. And to us, it's simple. Like we do this every day, but we've changed their lives. How many people have we donated to on Christmas and all that stuff? And Nemesis, they called us the other day. We gave them Christmas to their family. And every year we go out and we bring a bus and we help veteran families in need, right, on Christmas Eve. It's really cool. But they called us and we told them, say, call us when you're ready to buy. We're going to help you. They called us the other day. They're getting pre-qualified now. And it's just no better feeling, right? We've changed their lives through a home loan that they've earned, right?
That's awesome.
It's just educating them and that process.
That wasn't last year. That was
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yes.
So it's taken them this long to get ready, and now they're ready to buy.
Everybody's in different place, different time, and we always want to do it now. But like we said before, start now for later with your credit and all that, because a lot of people are scared to pull their credit. How many times that happened to me today with a client? But you got to have that perspective of where you are so we can get to that road. And Scott's really good, and if you go to the website, about saying where to move that money. Don't just pay off things because that might hurt you. Right? That's misinformation in credit. I'm not an expert in credit, but when they get to them, that could speed up the process 6 months and save you money. Right? So
focus or bringing it back to our HUD approved counselors too.
Right.
I mean, if you're not ready right now, we can partner you with one of our HUD approved counselors that's going to get you home ownership ready.
Is there a cost? Is there a cost to them?
For veterans, there's no cost to it, and for non-veterans, it's a minimal cost. It's very small.
It's a cost of the credit report. I think it's $13.
That's it.
Because you
they'll walk them through a step-by-step basis to get them ready.
Right, but you do hear out there in the world credit agencies making money off people, so it's a scary thought, right?
Yeah.
So that's good to hear. That's good to hear.